Hi, this is Jason from Horrific Nightmares, and this is Original or Remake. Now, you may remember this from the Horrorman and myself doing this on our streams. Well, we decided to bring it to you as a segment. We're going to be judging on the same 5 criteria, so sit back, relax, and let the battle begin. Today, the battle is between the Toolbox Murders from 1978 or Toolbox Murders, 2004. Okay, um, right away, the first category is, of course, your cast and your performances. Now, this one was so close. Um, I'm going to have to give this one to the remake. Now, the original has Cameron Mitchell and Wesley Euro, which doesn't really say much, but I recognized him right away because I used to watch Land of the Lost when I was a little kid. But the remake, and the reason why I'm giving it to the remake, is because it has Angela Bettis, uh, Sherry Moon before she was Sherry Moon Zombie, and Juliet Landau, which is Martin Landau's daughter. Okay, so that's 1-0 for the remake. Let's see. Criteria 2 is setting and atmosphere and soundtrack. Now, this one I'm going to give to the original. Um, while I do love the building, the apartment building that is in the remake, I myself prefer the setting in the original Toolbox Murders because it just has a very 70s feel to it. I love the hotel that kind of acts as an apartment building. I think that's really cool. And I mean, as far as I'm concerned, it's easier to get around or it's easier to kill people in a place like that rather than having to walk through a hallway or um, in like an apartment building or having to be seen. So I'm definitely going to give this to the original. Plus, I love the 70s aesthetic with the furniture and the bedspread and all that. The stuff was so ugly in the 70s, but it really brings me back to when I was a kid. All right. Our third criteria is going to be the storyline and the plot twist reveal. Now, that I'm going to give to the remake. Um, I do like the story in the Toolbox Murders. It's very simple. You know, the guy lost his daughter, and he captures one of the girls and treats her like his daughter. That's more or less the story in a nutshell. And he's killing all other women because he doesn't like the way they are, and he's trying to rid the world of promiscuous women and stuff like that. However, the reason why I'm giving it to the remake is because it still has that feel to it where the killer is going from apartment to apartment and killing women and men too. But I like the whole monster aspect or the coffin baby because that's what the guy's name is, coffin baby. I like that whole aspect, and I like the aspect of the supernatural signs on the building. I thought that that was an area that they should have explored more, and they do in both the remake and the sequel, but I don't think they give enough information about it. Like, I would have liked if they would have done a little bit more with it. But I do like that aspect of the film. So I'm going to give that one to the remake. Okay, the next criteria is pacing and runtime. Now, the original from 1978 runs 93 minutes, while the remake from 2004 runs 95 minutes. Not much different. However, I think the pacing in the remake is a lot better. So I'm going to give this one to the remake. I love the original Toolbox Murders. Um, It's awesome when he's going from apartment to apartment killing people. However, when he does kidnap the one girl and he treats her like his daughter, it does slow down a lot. So um, the pacing is a lot better in the remake. So that is 3-1 for the remake so far. Um, our fifth criteria, even though the remake has already won, is the X factor, which could be nudity, the kills, gore, or nostalgia. I'm actually going to give this one to the original because the original has quite a bit of nudity, and it's decent nudity. You got full frontal. Um, it's just crazy, um, and they didn't go that route in the remake. Even the NC-17 cut, which hopefully we'll get here sometime if they re-release this, was not cut for nudity. It was cut for gore. So we have our winner, which is the remake, in a 3-2 margin. It was very close because I do love both movies, but gotta hand it to the remake on this one. I do like the remake just a little bit better. And that's my score. Tell us what you think. And what film would win your battle in original or remake? Also, don't forget to check out Joe the Horror Man's video for original or remake. Remember, guys, physical media matters. And until next time, peace.